Why, hello there, pagan brethren. First off, I did call Odin Odin. I didn't call him Yahweh, okay? I was simply stating that there are theories, okay? Theories that he is the one true God, okay? The facts about these gods, I'm just saying, I don't know what to believe about them, so I'm trying to, at this point in time, figure out what they have to offer, what they are asking me to do, if it was my destiny, what is the purpose. So like I said, it seems kind of odd. I've been having a lot of dreams, a lot of coincidence. For instance, before the whole issue with the Raven and finding out about Odin, and someone calling him the Raven God, which now I know, that's not a correct term for him. I didn't know that. People have called him the Raven God, the Wanderer, okay? Are either of those terms acceptable? I don't know. But here's how I started believing in Osiris, okay? I could tell. Alright, I'm not even going to get into a lot of this. There were a lot of dreams, and there were a lot of coincidences and things that I learned through meeting somebody. But, I kind of scared her away, because, I was going full-blown into this, the supernatural forces are behind all this, and you taught me this, and I had this dream, and I had this vision, and she's just like, screw this, I do not want to talk to this guy. Well, what happened was, I knew I was supposed to continue communicating with this girl, okay? So I registered with a Facebook account, and the name of the Facebook account was Kat, K-A-T. Okay, Fatima Cat, after Our Lady of Fatima, and then, K-A-T. And I sent her a song called The Cat Came Back, symbolizing me coming back. Okay? And then I started telling her about the bull as it come to me. She's Spanish, okay? And the animal for Spain is a bull, and she's a Taurus. Animal for Taurus is a bull. Something else I was praying to made the Greek monitor, a bull person, very significant. And Osiris Apis went from being a bull to being a human over time. Okay, so I was telling her about all these coincidences involving bulls and involving like random stuff, like just walking in to some video thing where there's all these bulls on the wall of some 40,000-year-old cave, and each of the bulls represent a different country, different star constellations, but also different countries. And there was a bull that even represented the United States, how that in parts of Canada, whatever. I didn't know, but it had something to do with ancient warnings of the end times. I mean, maybe it's all just historical BS. But it was a coincidence after a coincidence after a coincidence, and then I started to tell her about Osiris Apis. After, sending her the information about the cats and the cat song and an account named Cat, and she said, well, my cat's name is Osiris. And she was convinced there's something about these coincidences, and it led to a friendship that led to some very important things. And then Osiris was the only pagan deity I felt like I should try to communicate with and experience. And a few days later, some guy teaches me about the Sons of Odin, tells me to look him up, watch some stuff on the Sons of Odin. The following day, I catch a crow, not knowing it's Woden's Day. Wednesday comes from Woden's Day. Just catch a crow, don't know what it means, okay? But one of the things I knew a crow represented was a prankster. The guy that taught me about the Sons of Odin starts texting me with pranks after I catch the raven. The following day, Thor's Day, which Thursday comes from Thor's Day, I find out from somebody else who says this speaks about Thor's oak, which I never knew, but because I'm part Swedish, I would pray to the Swedish saints and King Eric the Ninth, Saint of Sweden, and I would see sometimes an oak chalice, and I identified an oak with Sweden. And then all of a sudden I realized, well, Thor is a Nordic god. So I look up Thor. I'm wondering, well, maybe this coincidence means something, because they often do. And I find out, well, it's Thursday, it's Thor's Day. I find out he's the son of Odin. And I find out that yesterday was Woden's Day. And I see Woden with the ravens, and I see someone call him the Raven God, which apparently that's mistaken. And then, that day, my roommate who introduced me to the Sons of Odin is on ABC News, which I can prove, both. And he was the first at the scene of some boy that was hit by a car and is unconscious and his head was splitting open. He was bleeding everywhere, and he was putting pressure on the wounds and blood all over himself. All of these coincidences mean something. So the bottom line is, yes, if you could let me know what you think I should do, because if I believe I'm contacted by Odin and perhaps Thor, then I believe it's for a reason, and it could be linked to destiny, and so it also could be linked to some other things about the terrible conditions Sweden and Scandinavia is in right now. Sweden has become the rape capital. So I think that I'm being contacted, and I would like to do their will. Just, I'm proceeding with caution about the whole folklore and worshipping and stuff like that. At this point in time, though, I believe I could be used as his instrument. And so, if you could recommend some stuff, please do. And I know that if I mess around here and screw up, he's probably going to leave me with some scars that never heal or something worse. All right, man. Take care. God bless.